My beloved child, there is something unusual about this moment, and if you found this message, it is not by accident. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Do not skip, because the truth that is about to unfold may explain feelings, signs, and questions that have been following you for far longer than you realize. Somewhere behind closed doors, a conversation took place. It was not loud. It was not public. It was not meant for everyone to hear. Yet the energy of those words has been traveling toward you ever since. Your person sat with their brother, and at first the discussion seemed ordinary. It began with simple questions, casual observations, and familiar stories. But then something changed. The atmosphere shifted. The tone became serious. Your name entered the conversation, and once your name was spoken, neither of them could ignore what they truly felt. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The brother looked at your person and asked a question that had been hidden for a long time. It was a question your person was not prepared to answer. For a moment, silence filled the room. The kind of silence that reveals more than words ever could. The kind of silence that exposes emotions people try to keep buried. Your person looked away. They hesitated. They searched for the perfect response. But the truth has a strange way of finding the surface. The more someone tries to hide it, the more visible it becomes. And in that moment, the brother noticed everything. He noticed the pause. He noticed the expression. He noticed the change in energy whenever your name was mentioned. Suddenly, the conversation was no longer casual. Suddenly, it became about you. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The brother said, there is something different about the way you talk when their name comes up. Those words landed deeply. Your person tried to laugh it off. They tried to change the subject. They tried to redirect the conversation. But the brother was not convinced. He had seen too much. He had noticed too many signs. He had watched your person become quiet when thinking about you. He had watched them smile unexpectedly after hearing something about you. He had watched them carry thoughts they never shared with anyone else. The truth was becoming impossible to hide. Do not skip. Every second matters. The brother leaned forward and asked another question. This question was even harder. Why do you keep thinking about them? Once those words entered the room, everything changed. Your person could no longer avoid what was inside their heart. They could no longer pretend that you were just another name, another face, another passing thought. Because the reality was far bigger than that. The reality was that your presence had left a mark. A lasting mark. A powerful mark. A mark that remained even during moments when distance, time, or silence tried to erase it. Something huge is waiting for you. Stay till the end. Your person took a deep breath. The brother waited patiently. Seconds felt like minutes. The room felt still. And then, finally, your person began speaking. Not quickly. Not confidently. But honestly. Piece by piece, the truth started coming out. They spoke about moments they remembered. They spoke about things they never forgot. They spoke about conversations that continued replaying in their mind long after they ended. They spoke about qualities they admired but rarely mentioned aloud. The brother listened carefully. With every sentence, the picture became clearer. What had once seemed like random thoughts now looked like something much deeper. What had once seemed like coincidence now felt meaningful. The brother could see it. The signs were everywhere. Your person may have hidden their feelings from others, but they could no longer hide them from themselves. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then came the statement nobody expected. The brother looked directly at your person and said, "You talk about them as if they matter more than you admit." The room became silent once again. That sentence carried weight. It carried truth. It carried a realization that could no longer be ignored. Your person did not immediately respond. Instead, they reflected. They replayed memories. They revisited emotions. They revisited moments they thought they had already understood. And the more they reflected, the more obvious everything became. The truth was not hiding anymore. The truth was standing in the middle of the room, impossible to ignore. Stay till the end because this is only the beginning. Something huge is waiting for you. What happened next surprised even the brother. For the first time, your person stopped pretending they had all the answers. For the first time, they admitted there were emotions they still could not fully explain. They admitted there were thoughts connected to you that continued returning again and again. They admitted that your presence carried significance they could not easily describe. The brother listened quietly. Then he smiled. Not because he was shocked. Not because he was confused. But because he had suspected this truth all along. He had seen clues long before this conversation happened. He had noticed patterns long before your person noticed them. And now, at last, the truth was finally coming out. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The conversation was no longer about questions. It was now about understanding. It was about recognizing what had been hidden beneath the surface for so long. It was about acknowledging emotions that had quietly grown stronger over time. And as the discussion continued, one thing became clear. Your person was carrying thoughts about you that were far deeper than anyone realized. The brother could see it. Your person could feel it. And soon, the truth would become impossible to deny. The biggest revelation of all had not even arrived yet. It was still waiting. It was still building. And when it finally emerged, it would change the entire meaning of everything that had been said. So stay till the end. Do not skip. Because something huge is waiting for you, and the most important part of this story is about to begin. A remarkable realization was about to emerge from that closed-door conversation, and this is where everything became impossible to ignore. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The brother sat quietly for a moment, watching your person carefully. He was no longer listening only to the words being spoken. He was paying attention to the emotions behind them. Every pause meant something. Every smile meant something. Every memory your person mentioned revealed another piece of the truth. And then the brother said something that completely changed the direction of the conversation. He looked directly at your person and asked, "If they mean so little, then why do you remember so much about them?" The room fell silent. Your person could answer many questions, but this one was different. This question touched something deeper. It reached a place inside them that had been hidden for a very long time. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your person began thinking about all the moments connected to you. Small moments. Simple moments. Moments that seemed ordinary at the time. Yet somehow those moments stayed alive in their memory while countless others disappeared. The brother noticed the change immediately. He noticed how your person's expression softened. He noticed how their eyes reflected memories they never expected to revisit. And suddenly, the truth started becoming clearer than ever before. What your person felt was not temporary. It was not random. It was not something that appeared one day and disappeared the next. It had been growing quietly, patiently, beneath the surface. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The brother then shared an observation that shocked your person. He said, "Every time your future comes up, somehow their name finds its way into the conversation." Those words landed with incredible force. Your person had never noticed it before. But now that it was spoken aloud, they could not deny it. Whenever they imagined exciting possibilities, your presence somehow appeared. Whenever they thought about happiness, your image somehow appeared. Whenever they thought about meaningful connections, your name somehow appeared. The realization was powerful. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The brother smiled and continued. He reminded your person of conversations they had forgotten. He reminded them of moments when they defended you. He reminded them of moments when they praised qualities about you without even realizing it. One memory after another came rushing back. Suddenly your person understood why this conversation felt so different. It was not revealing something new. It was revealing something that had been there all along. The truth had simply been waiting for the right moment to be recognized. And that moment had finally arrived. The atmosphere in the room changed again. There was no more pretending. No more avoiding. No more running from what was obvious. The brother could see it. Your person could feel it. The truth was standing directly in front of them. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Then came the most surprising part of the conversation so far. The brother said, "I think you're afraid of admitting how important they really are." Those words echoed through the room. Your person did not respond immediately. Instead, they looked down and reflected on everything they had experienced. Deep inside, they knew there was some truth in those words. Sometimes people hide feelings not because the feelings are weak, but because the feelings are strong. Sometimes people stay silent not because they have nothing to say, but because what they want to say feels too important. The brother understood this. That is why he kept asking questions. He wanted your person to see what everyone else could already see. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. As the conversation continued, another unexpected revelation emerged. The brother admitted that he had been observing your person for much longer than they realized. He noticed how your mood changed whenever you were mentioned. He noticed how your attention sharpened whenever someone shared news about you. He noticed how your person always seemed interested whenever your name appeared in conversation. These were not random details. They were clues. Powerful clues. And now all of them were coming together like pieces of a puzzle. Your person sat there quietly, realizing that the truth was becoming impossible to escape. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The brother then asked one final question. A question that nobody expected. A question that completely transformed the energy in the room. He asked, if you had the chance to tell them one thing right now, what would it be? The moment those words were spoken, everything stopped. Your person froze. Their heart filled with thoughts they had never shared. Their mind filled with words they had never spoken. For a few seconds, they could not answer. Not because they lacked an answer, but because they suddenly had too many. Every memory. Every feeling. Every realization seemed to arrive at the same time. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And then something extraordinary happened. Your person finally stopped analyzing. They stopped overthinking. They stopped searching for the perfect explanation. Instead, they spoke from the heart. The words were simple. The words were honest. The words carried more meaning than anything they had said before. The brother listened carefully and realized immediately that this conversation had reached a turning point. The truth was no longer hidden. It was no longer buried beneath uncertainty. It was no longer trapped behind silence. It had finally come out. Yet the biggest revelation had still not been spoken. The most powerful realization was still waiting. And when it finally arrived, it would change the entire meaning of this story forever. So stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because in the next part, the conversation reaches a level neither your person nor their brother ever expected. A turning point had finally arrived, and what happened next was something neither your person nor their brother expected. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The room felt different now. The questions were no longer casual. The answers were no longer guarded. Every layer that had once hidden the truth was beginning to disappear. Your person sat quietly, reflecting on everything that had been said so far. Their brother watched carefully, knowing that a major realization was about to happen. Sometimes the biggest truths do not arrive all at once. Sometimes they reveal themselves piece by piece until suddenly everything makes sense. And that is exactly what was happening. The brother looked at your person and said, I think you've been carrying this longer than you realize. Those words seemed simple, but they carried enormous meaning. Your person immediately understood what he meant. The feelings, the memories, the unanswered thoughts, the moments of reflection, they had not appeared recently. They had been present for much longer than anyone realized. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The brother then began reminding your person of events from the past. Moments that seemed small at the time but now looked completely different. He mentioned conversations where your name appeared unexpectedly. He mentioned situations where your person became unusually attentive whenever someone spoke about you. He mentioned times when your person seemed distracted after thinking about you. One memory after another returned. Suddenly a pattern became visible. A pattern that had been hidden in plain sight all along. The brother could see it. Your person could see it. And once they saw it, they could never unsee it. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Then came a revelation that completely changed everything. The brother admitted that he had once asked himself a question about your person. He wondered why your name always seemed different from everyone else's. Why was it remembered so easily? Why did it appear so often? Why did it seem connected to so many conversations? The more he observed, the more curious he became. Eventually he realized there was only one explanation. You had become important in a way that your person had never fully acknowledged. The truth was no longer hidden. It was standing directly in front of them. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your person took a deep breath and began sharing thoughts they had never expressed before. They talked about moments they wished they could revisit. They talked about conversations that still remained meaningful. They talked about qualities they admired. They talked about impressions that never faded. The brother listened carefully. Every word confirmed what he had suspected. This was not about coincidence. This was not about curiosity. This was not about a passing thought. This was something much deeper. Something much more significant. Something that had quietly grown stronger over time. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Then the brother asked perhaps the most important question of the entire conversation. He asked, "Why haven't you admitted this to yourself?" The room became completely silent. For a moment, your person could not answer. Not because they disagreed. Not because they were confused. But because the question forced them to confront a truth they had been avoiding. Sometimes people recognize something in their heart long before they allow themselves to accept it. Sometimes the truth feels so important that they hesitate to face it directly. And now that moment had arrived. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your person finally smiled. It was not a nervous smile. It was not an uncertain smile. It was the smile of someone beginning to understand themselves more clearly. The brother immediately noticed the difference. He knew something had changed. He knew a breakthrough had happened. The truth was no longer being resisted. It was being accepted. Slowly. Honestly. Completely. And that acceptance created a powerful shift in the room. Suddenly everything that once felt confusing began making sense. Every memory connected. Every feeling connected. Every thought connected. The pieces of the puzzle were finally coming together. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The brother. then shared one final observation. He said, "The interesting thing is that whenever you talk about the future, your energy changes when their name comes up." Those words created another moment of silence. Your person reflected deeply. They realized he was right. There was something different. Something meaningful. Something impossible to ignore. The future felt brighter whenever thoughts of you entered the picture. The future felt more exciting whenever your presence appeared in their imagination. And that realization carried enormous weight. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Then came the statement that changed everything forever. The brother looked directly at your person and said, "I don't think you're trying to figure out whether they matter. I think you're trying to figure out how much they matter." The room became still. Those words landed with incredible force. For the first time, your person stopped questioning whether their feelings were real. Instead, they began understanding the depth of those feelings. It was a once-in-a-lifetime realization. A shocking realization. A revelation that transformed the entire conversation. Suddenly the discussion was no longer about uncertainty. It was about recognition. Recognition of something that had been growing quietly beneath the surface all along. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The brother could see the truth clearly now. Your person could see it too. The conversation that started with simple questions had become something much bigger. It had become a journey toward understanding. A journey toward honesty. A journey toward recognizing what had been present all along. Yet the most powerful moment had still not arrived. One final realization was waiting just beyond the horizon. One final truth remained unspoken. And when that truth finally emerged, it would leave both your person and their brother completely speechless. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Because in the next part, the brother reveals the one observation that changes the entire story and uncovers the deepest truth hidden inside that closed-door conversation. An unforgettable moment was approaching, and neither your person nor their brother realized how powerful the next few minutes would become. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The conversation had already uncovered hidden thoughts, unexpected memories, and surprising realizations, but now it was moving toward its most important revelation. The brother sat quietly, looking at your person with a knowing expression. He had listened to every answer. He had noticed every reaction. He had watched every emotion appear and disappear. And after observing everything, he finally decided it was time to reveal the one thing he had been holding back. The room became completely silent. Your person could feel that something significant was about to be said. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The brother leaned forward and spoke carefully. He said, "There is something I noticed a long time ago, but I never mentioned it because I wanted you to figure it out yourself." Those words immediately captured your person's attention. Their curiosity grew stronger. Their focus sharpened. Every distraction disappeared. They wanted to know what he had seen. They wanted to know what observation had remained hidden for so long. And most importantly, they wanted to know how it connected to you. The atmosphere changed instantly. This was no longer just a conversation. This was a moment of discovery. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The brother paused for a few seconds before continuing. Then he finally revealed it. He said, "Whenever life gets complicated, whenever you're uncertain, whenever you're trying to make sense of things, somehow your thoughts return to them." The room fell silent again. Your person immediately understood what he meant. It was true. Whenever they needed clarity, they thought about conversations connected to you. Whenever they reflected on important decisions, memories connected to you appeared. Whenever they searched for inspiration, encouragement, or perspective, your presence seemed to emerge naturally. It was a realization that felt impossible to ignore. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The brother continued speaking. He explained that he had watched this pattern repeat itself over and over again. At first he thought it was coincidence. Then he thought it was curiosity. But eventually he realized it was something much deeper. The connection was meaningful. The impact was real. Your presence had become part of your person's inner world in a way they never fully understood until now. Every memory, every conversation, every thought was beginning to make sense. The truth was no longer hiding. It was standing directly in front of them. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Then came another shocking revelation. The brother admitted that there were moments when your person talked about you without even realizing it. Your name would appear unexpectedly in conversations. Stories connected to you would surface naturally. Memories connected to you would return at random times. It happened so often that the brother eventually noticed a pattern. He realized that you occupied a unique place in your person's thoughts. A place nobody else seemed to occupy in quite the same way. That realization changed everything. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your person listened carefully as these observations continued. At first they felt surprised. Then they felt reflective. Then they felt something even stronger. Recognition. Because deep down they knew the brother was right. The signs had always been there. The clues had always existed. They simply had not connected them together until now. Suddenly everything seemed obvious. Every memory carried meaning. Every moment carried significance. Every thought carried purpose. The truth had been quietly growing beneath the surface all along. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. Then the brother said something that completely transformed the conversation. He looked directly at your person and said, "I don't think you're remembering them because of the past. I think you're remembering them because they still matter in the present." Those words landed with extraordinary force. For a moment, nobody spoke. The realization was powerful. It shifted the entire conversation. It shifted the entire perspective. Suddenly this was no longer about old memories. It was about current feelings. It was about present emotions. It was about understanding something that still carried meaning right now. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your person sat quietly, absorbing every word. They realized that the brother was revealing truths they had never fully acknowledged. The conversation had become a mirror. It was showing them things they had overlooked for far too long. It was showing them the importance of your presence. It was showing them the lasting impact of your connection. And most importantly, it was showing them that some feelings remain significant no matter how much time passes. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The brother then smiled and shared one final observation. He said, "The most revealing thing isn't how often you think about them. It's how different your energy becomes when you do." Those words created another moment of silence. Your person reflected deeply. They realized there was truth in that statement. Whenever thoughts of you appeared, something shifted. Something brightened. Something became more meaningful. The brother had noticed it for a long time. Now your person noticed it too. The realization felt impossible to deny. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. By now the conversation had reached a level neither of them expected. Questions had become answers. Confusion had become clarity. Uncertainty had become understanding. The brothers' observations had revealed a truth hiding in plain sight for a very long time. Yet one final revelation still remained. One final truth was waiting just beyond the horizon. A truth so powerful that it would completely redefine everything that had been discussed. A truth that would leave your person speechless. A truth that would become the unforgettable conclusion of this entire story. Stay till the end. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Because in the final part, the ultimate truth finally comes out, and the closed-door conversation reaches a conclusion that neither your person nor their brother could have predicted.